Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, Bravchov. We're back with another Gigguk video. This is Hentai in a nutshell. I did not click on this video just because it had Hentai in the title. Do not judge me. I did not click on it just because of the Hentai. I'm not gonna swear, but I did not. I promise. There are other reasons. This is we're just learning about the different interests of people.
Hey YouTube, thanks for finally getting back to me. So yeah, I was just wondering, why are all my videos getting demonetized? Family friendly content. Yeah, I mean, I could do that. If, like me, you've been keeping up with the current anime trends, you may have noticed that recently anime has gotten more and more cultured. Why the hell are you here, teacher? Miru tights. I want you to show me your panties with a disgusted face. It's gotten to the point where you start to question.
Step on me.
Wait, is hentai more explicit anime, or is anime just safe for work?
Okay.
Or explicit anime? Or
If anyone that watches this video knows what this is, you're fucked up. You're fucked up. How I know about it? I don't know shit about it. I don't know what this is. I just know that whoever watched that is fucked up. And I cannot believe that shit ain't a hentai.
Or is anime just safe for work hentai? So instead of debating where the line starts and ends, I thought, why not go straight to the source
Hey,
and
I've seen
drag
that
you all
shit.
down to the depths of depravity with me. That's right,
That's a
if you
hentai.
think your MILF Sakai, Emoto-loving harem fan service anime is weird, well, welcome to hentai, where degeneracy is but a word, jail is just a room, shame is a lifestyle choice, and hell is only a tanning bed. Hi, I'm Gigguk, and I have an innate fear of being monetized. Yes, this is your introduction to the absolute peak culture, fat titty, Samuel L. Jackson approved world of X-rated anime. So come on down, take a seat and get...
Okay, before we continue with this video, I just want to say one thing. Hentai has been going on a downward spiral for some fucking reason. Have y'all noticed that most of the new hentai that comes out, I'm not watching every new hentai series that comes out, it's just, that's not something I do, but if by chance I knew every single hentai that's come out and I've seen them, I can say that the animation for most hentai is garbage. It's garbage, straight up garbage, bruh. So they need to put a little bit more money into that shit. Because my dick cannot get hard from that shit anymore. I mean, can't myself.
Anime. So come on down, take a seat and get ready to bask in the most glorious media mankind has made, because it's called hentai and it's art. If you're one of the few who have yet to experience this world, standard procedure usually begins with sitting down, hitting Control-Shift-N and renouncing your faith in God. And if you're one of the people who don't know what hentai is...
Now Marwan.
Hentai?
Hentai is brilliant, yes. It's a subgenre of Japanese manga and anime, etc.
Yeah.
Yo, is this shit real? This cannot be real, can it? Look at this dude's face, bro.
Hentai is brilliant, yes. It's a subgenre of Japanese manga and anime, etc.
Yeah, let's just keep it at that. Now look, I know even from my standards this topic is pushing the boundary, so to keep ourselves safe on YouTube, all mention of genitalia will be replaced with delicious fruit and will refer to the explicit act of intercourse as... Fortnite. Because remember, boys and girls, despite the dark, endless rabbit hole that hentai is, these are all works of fiction, and nobody likes it when you just start playing Fortnite without asking for consent, alright? Hentai, or the concept of it at least, has existed for almost as long as human civilization, but modern incarnations have evolved this art form to a point where Japan can have 7 different words to describe various boob sizes that you think to yourself, man, why can't my language be this cultured? It is often speculated if all anime fans watch hentai, and with good reason too, because asking anime fans if they've watched hentai is like asking people if they've ever peed in the shower. Everyone's done it at least once, but no one will admit it publicly. I mean...
Why not? I pee in the shower all the fucking time, what do you mean? It kind of feels bad because all the heat's coming out of your dick, you know, when you pee, because your pee is hot. So your body temperature drops a little bit, but if the shower is hot, it makes that weird feeling. It feels pretty good. That's probably a lot deeper in the topic than you guys were expecting, but...
I certainly haven't. Of course, hentai shouldn't be completely alien even to those who don't watch anime. In fact, the old association people used to have with hentai, or even anime in general, was, of course, tentacles. Find any clip with tentacles in it and the top comment is guaranteed to be, oh, well, I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going. And the origin of this is often associated with the famous painting The Dream of the Fisherman's Wife. But the modern incarnation of tentacles is actually credited to Toshio Maeda, who used them as a substitute for male genitalia in order to skirt around Japanese censorship laws for explicit material. In a rare documented case of a human being using 100% of their brain, because somehow it fucking worked. But that's not the only piece of hentai that's been sprouting out in pop culture here and there, as if you've been hanging around on the internet, you may have seen this facial expression.
Oh, that hurts my heart.
A blushing girl with her eyes rolled up, tongue sticking out, with the occasional
hard eyes, motherfucker.
This is a hegao, and while still a staple of hentai, it
Best fucking shit ever.
is now more often known as a viable career path girls can take online, or wearable apparel shitposters used to be able to identify their own kind in a public setting. But really, this only scratches the surface of the wide ocean of degeneracy because it is a medium that appeals to anything.
Anything.
Part of the fun is discovering a very specific fetish you never knew you had, but on the inverse, this is countered by losing your faith in humanity seeing some of the fetishes other people have. What the fuck? For the most part, the types of stories you get isn't so much different from what you find in other high-class, well-written erotica.
I see you don't have a lifeguard here at your beach.
I'm not at the beach, this is a bathtub.
Sometimes a guy moves into a house with his childhood friends where they play some group Fortnite, sometimes it's on the subway, and sometimes it's literally just the plot of Domestic Girlfriend, with even more Fortnite. But some of the most common genres you'd find are vanilla, just some nice, simple, wholesome lovemaking. Harem. Imagine if the protagonist of a harem anime wasn't a complete dunce who is oblivious to social cues.
He fucks everything. So, he fucks everything and he has no eyes.
Wholesome lovemaking.
Price is big for dick wet.
Harem. Imagine if the protagonist of a harem anime wasn't a complete dunce who is oblivious to social cues. Incest. Shota. Lolly. NTR. Basically, if you take Darling in the Franxx but remove the giant robots in space and just leave the sad cucking, when you need your fap served with a side of depression. But I don't know anyone who'd actually enjoy that. Hold on a second. Not to mention some of the most popular character tropes you find, which includes childhood friends, little sister, big sister, MILF, hot housewife, class president, elves, 500-year-old demon lollies, cat girls, schoolgirls, and if you think it sounds like I'm just listing a bunch of popular anime tropes, well,
Goddamn right.
which has sparked the age-old debate of what came first, the hentai or the anime, which is actually a trick question because the correct answer
Both.
is the viewer. Also, like anime, hentai has to deal with censorship, but instead of the bright white lights or literal black spots, we just get some pixelated action. A staple so ingrained in the medium is caused many to speculate if everyone in Japan is actually just born with pixelated genitalia. To everyone in other countries, this may be an annoying aspect, but to me, there's a lot of hard work that goes into this craft. I mean, can we just take a moment to appreciate the fact that it's someone's job to correctly motion track all of the genitalia's movement in hentai to make sure the pixels are perfectly frame by frame synced with the animation. Just think about it for a second.
I'd rather not.
Thankfully, this type of censorship isn't as bad in hentai's other forms. Because if for whatever reason you find yourself feeling like you're useless, just remember that the black bars in doujinshis actually think they're doing their job. Speaking of doujinshi, these are the proverbial manga of the hentai world, and if you think manga readers are proud when the series they've been following is getting an anime, this is nothing compared.
Same shit with fucking hentai, bro. You gotta read some fucking dope ass doujinshi, I don't know how to pronounce that shit. Then they animate that shit. And the fucking animation of the hentai has like fucking... The whole sex scene has like 3 animated parts. And they rewind and they're like a minute long, each of them. And you just wanna blow your brains out on the back wall. Fucking...
How proud the
Why?
readers feel
Why
when
you
they
ruin my
watch
shit,
hentai
bro?
and realize they've already fapped to the source material. However, the jinshis are more famous for the scene of independent artists being able to draw
Everything.
fan fiction involving your favorite anime
Hey.
characters. And this is where their true power lies, because they can actually shape your opinion of an anime. Discovering anime because your friends talked about it? How about discovering anime because you've seen doujinshi of it? Dagashi Kashi was a mediocre anime franchise until you learned it was producing S-tier doujinshi material, and I'm actually convinced at this point that Fate's Grand Order is really just an extensive doujinshi.
Your Fate has so much fucking hentai. I'ma be honest with you. Like, some of the fucking official art in Fate Grand Order, I'm pretty sure is made by actual hentai artists. Because I can recognize the style.
It was producing S-tier doujinshi material, and I'm actually convinced at this point that Fate's Grand Order is really just an extensive doujinshi series that happens to have a corresponding mobile game. Of course, no medium is without its issues, and unfortunately, hentai is no different. See, while everyone is busy trying to stop man-made climate change and spreading awareness about the Amazon rainforest fires, us soldiers have been fighting against the true epidemic that threatens the safety of our world.
Yeah. You gotta stop being your fucking dick, bro, and be productive. But I can't, my guy. I just need to see some more Arturia getting... You know? I'm gonna be honest with you. I am noticing that I have a lot to comment on this video, and I'm kinda realizing that I might be a degenerate.
Rainforest fires, us soldiers have been fighting against the true epidemic that threatens the safety of our world. And that is the invasion of fat, ugly, smelly men standing at the centerpiece of every hentai.
Yeah, why did this become fucking famous? Like, this actually became a trend in hentai. For these motherfuckers to fuck all the hot chicks.
World.
Why?
And that is the
Why though?
invasion of fat, ugly, smelly men standing at the centerpiece of every hentai. Where did they come from? What do they want from us? Who actually enjoys this? These are questions nobody has been able to answer, but no one on the outside will ever know the true pain of forgetting to check the tags before indulging in what you think is a nice, wholesome story of two anime characters enjoying some legal Fortnite, starring a perfect, thicker than a snicker, peak waifu material anime girl.
God damn,
When suddenly, out of the corner, the door opens and you see... You know, I don't exactly see myself as an atheist, but there are times in life I have to question my faith. Like, if God truly is real, then why does the ugly bastard tag exist in hentai? What higher power would look down on the human species and think to themselves, you know what they want to see? A hot anime girl getting railed by Pot of Greed. But if you're feeling in enough of a self-loathing
That
mood,
is so accurate.
But if you're feeling in enough of a self-loathing mood to click that ugly bastard tag, just remember the ugly bastard law of proportionality, where the increasing hotness of an anime girl is directly proportionate to the ugliness, fatness, and smelliness of the bastard railing her. In fact,
And for some reason, the uglier and the fatter he is, the bigger his fucking dick is. Like, that thing is huge, bro. Fucking skyscraper huge.
this is
Makes
a
no
golden
fucking
rule that can
sense.
be applied to all hentai. The more dark, deranged, and messed up a hentai, the better the
Taking.
art and animation. It's a rule that is as consistent as the laws of physics that govern our universe. If you see these tags on an episode, you're guaranteed to be treated to some top-tier, godlike gourmet Sakuga fest made by some Studio Bones hentai offshoot, while those who want to enjoy some nice, innocent, vanilla love story get some 90s berserk-level animation that looks like a moving slideshow, or even worse, it gets animated by Queen Bee. It's like hentai artists are in a constant game of nut chicken with the viewer, where they're fucking daring you to do something your dick would never forgive you for. And look, I get that this is the place where every fetish is catered for, but sometimes a guy just wants to enjoy some high-quality, vanilla, guilt-free hentai, alright? There! I said it, okay? So what was the point of this video? Am I just trying to abuse my subscriber count in order to create more degenerates so I don't have to feel so weird about myself? Yes! But also, as much as
Yes.
isekai and shonen and crappy moto shows, hentai is just as much a part of the medium of...
Yeah, this hentai, actual degeneracy. I don't
We all
remember
know
the
the
name.
famous meme is called hentai and it's art, but sometimes it really is. You might be familiar with the genre that's been popping up in anime recently. I can't believe it's not hentai, but what about its opposite genre? When you have hentai this good, who needs anime? Because there is some legitimately great things to be found here. There are hentai out there that looks better than most series. A lot of famous manga in fact have come from artists who started with hentai. Retake is a doujinshi series that has given me a more satisfying ending to Evangelion than End of Evangelion. In fact, we already have an Evangelion.
No, is this Shindo? If you don't wanna become a degenerate, don't look at this and do not read this. This is Degeneracy 101.
Of hentai. Fuga is an artist who I get more emotionally invested in their work than most anime. I never thought I could shed a tear to porn until I read Nozaki Anna, and Fate is a hentai game so good that it has now turned into a $1 billion franchise. Because see, the best hentais are the ones that are so captivating, you forget the main reason you started reading it in the first place. Because as we all know, degenerates watch anime for the plot, but real gentlemen watch hentai for the plot. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'm gonna go watch some ugly bastard hentai now.
It takes a real man to grind your victims into the dirt and decimate them completely, you know? To make them grovel and then shit on their hopes and dreams.
You're so romantic, Mr. Saru.
Absolutely. Now get your panties off, you little fucking...
Now I can't look at any string of 6-digit numbers the same again, if you know what I mean. I get it.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you very much this month to Axel Chloris.
Okay. This shit was fucking insane. It was really good, but I'm starting to have doubts that I'm an actual degenerate. Maybe I should lay off the hentai for a little bit. I fucking recognized everything in this video, and I am not really proud of that shit. Anyway, let me know in the comments if you guys are fucking degenerates as well, so we can share our degeneracy together. It's your boy Profchov, and this was Hentai in a Nutshell by Gigguk. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time, everybody. Have a nice day.